We, the public, want to thank the frontline workers that have been risking it all the most in order to protect us during this pandemic. The fact checkers. Thank you, fact checkers, for protecting us from free speech, our own thinking, and diversified perspectives. We, the public, know we're simply not intelligent enough to think for ourselves, let alone to decide what we think is true. You treat us like helpless children as you hold our hands and tell us what to do and think. Because we are. Your authoritarian use of absolute words like facts and truth helps us discount our own thinking while giving you power over us to protect us. And it reminds us of how Catholic priests used authoritarian words like God in order to have power over little boys to protect them. Luckily, there's no examples of this strategy being used in harmful ways. So we'll keep trusting you. You have an outstanding human achievement where you have never made a single mistake in knowing what the facts are. You also have a 100% accuracy rate in pointing out other people's mistakes. That literally makes you perfect. And if we didn't know any better, we'd think that's too good to be true. Your commitment to abolishing all points of view that don't come from you is inspiring. At an intuitive level, all people know that living in a society where only one point of view is allowed and it's imposed on them while all other points of view are exterminated will be a happy, prosperous society. History has taught us that over and over. Fact checkers, most of us have never spoken a single thought that's been scientifically validated as true. So please accept our public apology for having the audacity to think, let alone speak, without your permission. With your continued help, pretty soon we won't be thinking at all, or allowed to speak. We know that factcheck.org is controlled by the Annenberg family, but what isn't public knowledge is that Walter Annenberg was a mob bookie and that the Annenberg family has direct connection to Anthony Fauci, George Soros, and Bill Gates Sr. There they all are in a picture together. Therefore, those who are trying to control the narrative control the fact checkers who are helping control the narrative. But because this isn't public knowledge, we, the public, don't have knowledge of it because we're too stupid. Fact checkers, if it's not too much to ask, we pray that you extend your chokehold of fact checking into realms beyond basic speech. Music, art, and books are all based on perspectives, not facts. Therefore, we need you to protect us from these sources of inspiration, because without you, we'll continue to be pulled to them while mistakenly believing they're making our lives better. As we, the public, assume the posture of apologizing for even existing, please accept our gratitude for your sacrifices in serving our country and gracing us with the divinity of your absolute truth. Fact checkers, without your guidance, we, the public, would be constantly walking into traffic, stumbling into free speech, and getting infected with a diversity of ideas. Thank you for your service. Hey! I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Supernatural. Supernatural was started by a dear friend of mine, Susie Batiste, who's also the same person who founded Poo-Pourri. Supernatural is the only kind of cleaning products that my wife and I use to clean our home because they're non-toxic, they're effective, and they're great for the environment. Non-toxic? What do you mean, JP? I mean, commonly used cleaning products are filled with toxins, so they leave your home a relative toxic wasteland. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to harm my family just to have a clean home. Supernatural is made entirely of plants, minerals, and essential oils, which means they're non-toxic and they leave your home smelling fantastic. Supernatural is also third-party tested for effectiveness, which means not only do they leave your home healthy and smelling wonderful, but they also work. And unless you hate the earth, then you'll love this. Supernatural is also great for the earth because with each Supernatural starter set, you get 4 beautiful etched glass bottles and a set of conscious concentrates. You just add the conscious concentrates to its respective bottle, add water, and you're good to go. Then when you're running low on Supernatural, you just order more conscious concentrates and you're ensured that you're helping the planet because you're not accumulating needless plastic waste just to buy more product. And with each Supernatural starter set sold, Supernatural also plants 2 trees to help offset any carbon footprint. So unless you're a terrible person who likes to poison their family with toxic products, have your home smelling terrible, and you hate the planet, then you'll probably love Supernatural. To join me in cleaning and enlivening your home with Supernatural, just go to supernatural.com/JP to get your Supernatural starter set.